Hi everybody, this is a helper video for week 10. So in the assignment, I am asking you to determine if a person is 21 years old or more or less. If they're older, they can come in. If they're 21 or older, if they're not, they have to be kicked out of the site. So what we do is always just write comments first to think logically. So we know that this is inbound from the form, right? We know month, day, and year is inbound from the form. What else do we know? We know that 21 years ago is 2020 or 2002, right? But someone could always be born after April. Right now, this video is being recorded at April 15th. They could be born in August, in which case they wouldn't be 21 till August. So we need to break down the each time right now and when the user was born to its lowest element, which I would argue is seconds. So what we're going to do is figure out whether 21 years worth of seconds have passed since the user's birth date and the current date. So how do we do that? Well, and where was that taught? Chapter 8, we went over time. We did MK time and the date formatting tool. Okay, so it's right around page 202 or 203. But this really is about functions and writing that. So I don't mind rehashing the date part of it and giving that end of you. I just want to make an end of it for you because I just want you to be able to call a function and write a function and understand what's going on. So yeah, let's do this. So we need to get the number of seconds now. So if you remember, MK time represents the Unix epoch. It represents the Unix epoch, which is January 1st, 1970. Anyway, when we do MK time, this is from the text, you can do 0, 0, 0, 0, 0 all the way through, and you would get your time. So if I did something like Unix equals MK time, and I did hours, minutes, seconds, month, day, 1970, that would be the Unix epoch. So that is the time for that, right? So if I were to echo out Unix like this and take a good look at it in the browser, where are you, buddy? We would get that. That's the Unix epoch, 0 seconds. It started then. So let's say we wanted to do it today, and we did April 15th, 2023. Again, when this is being recorded. If I hit refresh, you get that. So we need to figure out what the user's birthday is, right? So what we can do is we know what we just saw. So let's say if I did UB day and then we did month, scalar day, scalar year. Now these would come from the user's entries in the form, and you know how to get form data at this point. So you would get that and put them in the variables. So let's say I had, I don't know, month equals 4, day equals 15th, and year equals 21. Really, that would be the Unix epoch. So these come from your form. Okay, now that's cool. Now what I would want to do is take those values, UB day, and actually format it. So what I can do is use the date formatting for that, and I can do month, day, year, and the second parameter of the date function gets, excuse me, let me get rid of that. The second parameter would be UB day. Okay, so now when we echo that, it should say years, I'm sorry, 2002. That's because we went 21 years ago. So now when I do this, it should say, oh, there's our birthday. Look at that. Okay? But what we're not concerned about is the formatting of the date. What we are concerned about is timestamp of birthday. We want to make sure that the number of seconds between 2002, the user's birthday, and today is 21 years worth of seconds or more. So we can do our variables for something this confusing really need to be MK time. And what we need to do is populate month, day, and year with a number. So today would be MK time, but we need to have today's date, day, today's month. So we're just working to get the number of seconds since the Unix epoch for today. Okay, so we're going to do today's day equals date, and it needs to be numeric. So we've already done the date timestamp, right, which is D. And this would be month equals date M. And then the last one would be the full 4-letter year, which is date Y. Now, where are these? These are in the website, and they're also in the textbook. So if you look at the date function, I think it's the page, either page 1 or 2 or 3, one of those, to use date. There you go. But let's say we did this. There it is right there. So we're looking for a day of the month as 2 digits. We're looking for month as digits. So that's why M and the full year. So we've got it. We're good. Now we'll go back to our script. And today would be equal to 0, 0, 0, right? Comma, scalar, today's month, all right? Comma, today's day. There's today's day, and then comma, today's year, right? So now we just need 21 years of seconds. So seconds diff is my variable, and that's going to be equal to 21 years times 365 days times 24 hours times 60 minutes times 60 seconds. So if you want to make it clear, this is the number of seconds in a year. I like the order of operations is going to be the same because they're all multiplied by each other. Doesn't matter, right? So now all you have to do is calculate if the difference between today minus UB day is great. Whoops, I did an equal, not a minus. UB day, if that is greater than seconds diff, then we are in business. Okay, so your job is to get this all together and write it in a function that gets called after the user submits. But don't forget to get the post data from the form. Okay, hope that helps you guys. I know I'm pulling things from a past chapter, but it's only a couple weeks ago that we went over the date and time thing. But yeah, anytime you need like an online helper video like this, just if I don't make one, I'm assuming everybody's having a swimmingly good time with the assignment and enjoying it. So if you need one, let me know and I'll publish it to the class, or I can even make it individualized to your spec. All right. Have a great week, everybody.